This is my hair for Lizzie's wedding. Good girl. It's 8:50 in the morning and I just did my journaling and I stretched a little bit, and now I'm gonna call Uncle Dennis because I call him every single morning because that's what Mom did. Hi.
Morning.
Good morning.
What you doing this morning? You don't like opera, right?
I don't know, I've never been.
Tommy, we know Tommy? I'm Donna.
Yeah. Wearing this shirt because I'm about to do my makeup because I'm going to my best friend's mom's house because she is going to practice my hair because I need my hair done for Lizzie's wedding. She's getting married in May and I need someone to do my hair. I'm doing my makeup so I can kind of like visualize what it's going to look like. But before I do my makeup, I'm just gonna have a banana. I'm not really that hungry. I stayed up till like 1:30 last night, which is not normal. I could not sleep, so then I had like a little midnight snack. But we're gonna eat this and do our makeup and answer questions from you guys. Hi everyone. So I'm gonna do a full beat. I asked you guys on my Instagram story what you guys have questions about, and so we're going to answer them together while I do my makeup. I haven't done a full beat of makeup in a really long time, so we'll see how this turns out. I just said like ask me anything. And if you don't follow me, it's just Katarina Fink on Instagram. First question, did you go to college? If so, where? So yes, I went to college. I went to FIT, Fashion Institute of Technology, and I absolutely loved it. I studied advertising, marketing, communications. It was the best experience ever, for me anyway. Using the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil. I like it because it has a really thin top. Next question is, where did I get Beanie? So Beanie is a teacup golden doodle and she is 1.5 years old. And my boyfriend's sister, her dog gave birth and she had a whole bunch of puppies, and we were actually looking for a puppy just like Beanie. And so I was like, okay, I'll take her. And Beanie had a sister in her litter, and Beanie's sister is like 8 pounds, but Beanie is 4 pounds. So like literally half the size. So that's where I got her from. So I just filled in my eyebrows. I hope they look even. I feel like this one's darker than this one right now. Now I'm going to use the 24-hour brow setting gel. And this is also from Benefit Cosmetics. Beautiful. Okay, that is the easiest, that's the easiest step in all of this, honestly. Next question. How do you say so positive right now? I love you so much. Aw, I love you too. And honestly, just knowing that my mom would want me to stay positive and just live my life to my fullest is what's keeping me going through the day. She was my best friend, and if you're new here, my mom passed away from cancer January 14th. I did everything with her. I also helped her in the end stages. I went home and everything. She was my everything, but I just try to go every day knowing that I would make her proud with how I'm going about things. That is how I stay so positive. Now I'm just going to outline my eyebrows to make them more precise. Beautiful. I'm also gonna blend them out when I do the face makeup. Put the e.l.f. grip primer. Apart from YouTube, do you have any other sources of income? If so, what do you do? So I don't know if you guys really know this, but I do social media full time, And there's so many sources of income when it comes to social media. YouTube, I actually am not making any money from right now because I haven't been able to monetize it yet. Other sources of income is like TikTok Creator Fund, so they pay you affiliates. So like if I do Like to Know It, Amazon Storefront, that is also a source of income. So brand deals, so like when brands come to me and say, hey, we want you to promote this product. I'll never take a brand deal that I don't actually like the product. Like I do want to be very genuine when it comes to this because I want to be honest with you guys, and I just don't think that's very ethical. What is my favorite memory of my mom? So my favorite memory of my mom, so many. All the time, my mom would be in the kitchen doing everything. When we were in high school and younger, she would wake up with us at like 5 or 6 a.m. and make us breakfast. She would make us eggs, she would make us pancakes. Literally anything we wanted, she would make us, and she was the best mom. So in the morning when I'd come downstairs, she would say, "Good morning, sunshine," and that would just warm my heart and make my day perfect. So that's my favorite memory of my mom. Now we're going to do face makeup. This is what I'm actually very nervous about because I don't really know how to do face makeup very well. But I'm thinking of blending this from Bare Minerals, buttercream color, and this, because this is just more coverage. I've never used this, so we'll see. I got this when I was tanner. What is the moment with your mom that you replay in your head often? Before my mom passed, we asked her questions about like, what do you want us to hear when we're on our wedding day? What advice do you have for us when XYZ happens? And I asked her, like, what is it that you want for me in my life? And she said, I just want you to live your life and have a beautiful life and create a beautiful life for yourself. And I just replay that in my head constantly, especially when I'm working or just upset with anything, like literally the smallest things. I'll just think about that and remind myself, like, she wants me to be happy, I need to be happy. There's no reason to be upset with the little things. I'm still here and I know that she'll just want me to create the life that I want, a beautiful life for myself. So that's what pushes me through the day and replays in my head often. How long have you been running? So I joined cross country when I was a freshman in high school just because I wanted to make friends and kind of get out there more. That was when I was 13. So I ran cross country until senior year, and then I continued running on my own until about like junior year of college, and then I started weight training, and I got into that for a while just because running kind of burnt me out for how long I was doing it. But now we're back running, and I'm actually training for a full marathon right now. I am very excited. I'm trying to figure out what marathon I want to sign up for, but I want to run 12 miles before I sign up for one, so I can kind of predict like, okay, this is how much time I need before the marathon to train. Okay, I think that's blended. I got this new contouring stick. I didn't even know this was a thing. This is from Westman at Lear. I'm gonna botch that. I'm just gonna put this where I see other girls doing it. That's so pigmented. This looks like a lot of makeup. Okay, I probably should have done my eyes before I did this. That blends so nicely. What blood test should I get for hemochromatosis? So I have hemochromatosis, if you don't know that, and if you don't know what it is, it's basically a blood disorder where your body just stores and keeps a lot of iron. I got diagnosed when I was 15, and I never got it checked after that because they were like, you don't have to worry about it until you're in your 20s. So I got it checked from a hematologist. Highly recommend going to a hematologist if you don't already have one, if you have hemochromatosis, just because they know what you should be getting in terms of tests. I got it done, but I actually don't know what they tested for. I'll probably know once I get the results back. I'll let you guys know, but they tested for so many things. They also retested me for hemochromatosis because he's like, we just want to make sure, because I didn't have the documents saying I had it. How often do I visit my dad? So I see my dad every 3 months because that's when he has his work events, and I help him with his work events. So I see him then, and we have so many family events coming up, like my sister's graduation, my brother's graduation, Mother's Day, his birthday. So I see him quite often, even though I live so far away. We travel so much with him. So, and how is he doing? We're all handling it relatively the same in terms of just going each day, remembering what mom would want us to be doing, which is living our best life and not being sad. Obviously I do get sad quite often during the day, but I just remind myself what mom would want, and my dad does the same thing. And I am very close to my dad. He has helped me so much with a lot of things that happen in my life. I have dyslexia, and my dad, my entire life, has always been there for me, with my mom as well, but especially when I got into college, my dad would FaceTime me every single day and just study with me because he knew how I studied, and he was just so supportive with that. So we are very close, and I talk to him often, but yeah, that's how he's dealing with it. I'm gonna try to do like a smoky eye brown and pink color because my dress is pink. I have the Naked palette. When is your wedding? I am not engaged yet, so I don't know when my wedding is, but I do think that I will get engaged this year. I absolutely love my boyfriend. We've been together for 2 years, a little over 2 years. I can't imagine myself being with anyone else for the rest of my life. I am very excited when he does propose, and I think we will get engaged and then get married probably within a year. And I want to have kids soon. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm in my 30s to have kids. I just really want to be a young mom. Next question. Have you ever been to New York? I really want to move ASAP. Of course I've been there. So that's where I went to school, and I grew up in Connecticut, so we went to New York all the time. And New York is great, but I would not move there if I had kids. It just would be too hectic and not really the best environment. They wouldn't have like a backyard and stuff, and I want my kids to have a backyard. If you're thinking about moving there and you're single and you want like a busy lifestyle, like where you're constantly doing things and there's just a lot of things to do outside, I would recommend it. But if you kind of like that slow paced environment, do not move to New York because you will not get that. Have you ever been to Rhode Island? Did you like it? I've only been to Rhode Island when I went there growing up, like to the beach and stuff. And I did like it. It was cute, but I really don't know much besides that. Do you want kids, and how many? I do want kids. I think the most kids I want is 6, but the least amount of kids I want is 4. So the next question is, am I close with my siblings? And yes, I am. People growing up thought it was so weird how close we were, but I thought it was normal. They are my best friends, and I don't know where I'd be without them. How did you and your boyfriend meet? So Chris and I met at a work event, at my dad's work event. Chris came as an attendee, just wanting to get educated on business stuff because that's what my dad does. And I was in the back of the room, and I was selling like a social media package. It was just like one-on-ones every 2 weeks. And Chris saw me in the back, and when I went on stage and pitched it, he went to the back and paid in full, but he knew that he would get like be in a closed room with me to talk to me that day. So I was nervous just because, you know, I'm selling a package for the first time, being on stage and promoting this. So I was very nervous. And then when we were in the back talking, I was explaining it very quickly, very nervously, and he stopped me and he goes, I don't care about all this, tell me more about you. And I was like, excuse me? So we stayed friends for 2 years just because I was not ready. And then after 2 years, I decided that I was ready and I knew that he was the one for me. So we traveled a little bit, and then once like traveling settled down, we decided to move in together, and I moved in with him. So I moved to Alabama because I was doing social media for myself. I quit my job to do social media, but I didn't have the return of the following and the money yet. But I had savings, so I was fine. And he had his job here. So I was like, okay, I don't want to take you away from your life that you've built. Like, you have a career here. Let me just move in with you. And I travel so much, so I didn't mind. And I knew that I would see my parents as much as I could, and a lot actually, because I work with my dad too. So it actually worked out, and now I'm here, and now we're figuring out where we want to go next. Favorite part of growing up in Connecticut? My favorite part of growing up in Connecticut is how close we were from Manhattan, because we would go there for like holidays during the winter time. When I had modeling gigs, I would go there a lot, so that was fun. It was just super convenient. So that's my favorite part, living in Connecticut, as well as the different seasons changing, like the leaves in the fall are beautiful. What are you doing to prioritize your mental health? So, oh, that is very dewy. I have a therapist to prioritize my health. I just started working with BetterHelp. So I see my therapist like once a week, and it's actually been really helpful. I've never been one to go to therapy. I don't know why, but now I am, and she is very helpful. I also go on runs. I spend time by myself. I find spending time by myself is the most challenging, but I feel like it is the most rewarding right now because I do want to sit with the emotions that I'm having and not just bury them. So that's been therapeutic in a way. How can I lose 40 pounds without being hungry? I don't have any background in that, but I am someone that eats very healthy and very intuitively, and I would say listen to your body, don't overeat, and just really be in the moment while you're eating. Don't have any distractions, don't have your phone, don't have your TV, just sit and eat, and you'll be impressed with how less you'll eat because you're bored. Basically, I would say that and eat whole foods. I find that they keep me nourished and keep me satisfied longer than like processed foods. So hopefully that helps. How can I get into content creating? So the way I got into it is just posting. Just start posting. You have to be consistent. Social media, the main reason I succeeded is because I was consistent. You have to post every single day. You can post more than once a day, that's what I do. But in the beginning, I posted once a day just to get the habit going, you know? Try different editing styles and just have fun with it. Don't make it super stressful or like overthink it. Just be yourself and you'll do great. All right, this will be the last one. Your advice on not caring what people think of you in your choices. Obviously, we're human, we all care what people think, but to me, to not care what people think in terms of your choices of your life, it really means you have to be very okay and very definite that what you are doing is for you and that it is a choice that you want. And if you're happy with your choice, no one else's opinion matters. Like me moving here 2 weeks basically after dating Chris, people didn't like that, but I did it anyway because I knew it would make me happy. I had no hesitation that it was a wrong move in my head. Just keep going with whatever you're doing. Don't worry about the nonsense in your head that's telling you that people are talking, because really people aren't talking. People really like to think of themselves and don't actually think about what other people are doing and judge people as often as we might think. So just keep being you, and I promise that all the chit chat in your head will go away. And now I have to go finish getting ready. I think I'm gonna eat something before I leave and then we're gonna go. And I'm so impressed with this makeup. Tell me I did not slay at that. Lizzie is gonna be very shocked because she knows that I don't know how to apply makeup. I think I'm good at it. I don't have much practice with it, so she'll be shocked. Hi. So this is Lizzie's mom and we're gonna practice the hair for Lizzie's wedding. This is the before and then I'll show you guys after. This is my hair for Lizzie's wedding. Now in comfy clothes. But I still have my hair and makeup done. I'm making some food. I'm making sourdough bread toast, avocado on it, and I'm just heating up some like chicken sausages. Calling it a day. My avocado. I'm gonna put some homemade ricotta on my bread and then put the avocado. Guys, look how good that looks. I'm in heaven. Avocado with ricotta, so good.
Hello.
Hi! Hi! So Lizzie and Kayla are here and we're going to work on Lizzie's favors for her wedding. It's about 9 o'clock and I'm gonna go get ready for bed. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like this video. Talk to you guys later. See you next week. Bye!